Hey guys, it's Joanne here. So today I am giving you a quick intro for a recipe video I did the other day, which is my chicken and broccoli Alfredo sauce. So if you're interested to seeing how I make an Alfredo sauce with no cream, gluten-free, and good for you, then just stay tuned. So our ingredients we're going to start with today will be a head of broccoli. We're going to do, this is going to be for a serving for two, so this is going to be two of the Lotus Foods brown rice and millet ramens. We're going to have a cup or more of Romano cheese, and this is the Locatelli brand. I have 2 cloves of garlic minced up already. I have about a 1/4 cup of thin sliced onion. We're going to start off with actually 2 cups of cashews. This is just 1 cup here, but we're going to end up using 2 cups of cashews. We're going to have some organic unsweetened almond milk. This happens to be vanilla flavor. You can use plain. Vanilla flavor really doesn't play into the flavor of the Alfredo sauce. And then of course we have chicken, which we're going to cook up first. We're going to take advantage of using some salt and pepper for some additional flavoring. And that's really it. Really simple flavors, putting it all together. Maybe a little parsley at the end. So what I've done already is I've been heating up my pan over here. And we're going to add a little bit of olive oil to the pan. I'm going to add to this heated pan, I'm going to cook the onions. 1/4 cup of onions. I'm going to let those cook for a few minutes before we add the garlic. And then, of course, we're going to pop in the, just get these cooked and translucent. And then really simple, the chicken just has salt and pepper on it, so we're just going to cook the chicken until the chicken's done. And this is also going to get up some flavoring. And then we're going to pop in some garlic. So I like to put the garlic on, like kind of keep it on top. And then that way when I flip it over, it'll be part of it. Now when you're cooking with stainless steel, for those of you who have not cooked in stainless steel before, what you want to remember is you want to let this cook for a couple minutes first. You don't want to immediately try pulling it and flipping it. You want to actually let it cook. It'll automatically release itself when it's ready to release. See how it's starting to, see how it sticks? It sticks because the protein is not ready to be released yet. Meanwhile, what we've done previous to prepare for all this is I have taken 2 cups of cashews and I let them soak for at least 4 to 6 hours, if not overnight. Overnight would obviously be recommended. These have been soaking for about 4 hours, I would say, today. And then we are going to strain these and we're going to get these ready to whip up in our magic bullet to prepare to make the cream sauce, which is going to basically be the dairy replacement of the Alfredo sauce. So what I've gone and done is I've already strained and rinsed off. This is 2 cups of cashews that have been soaked, and you can tell they're kind of plumped up. They're a lot softer than they normally are. So these are all ready to go. We're going to just set these here for a few minutes and let them drain. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. I only have this small cup, so we are going to work this in small batches, basically just to make sure it starts getting mixed. And as we start creating the sauce, we will put the sauce in here to heat up and season further when it's all said and done. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to take a couple of handfuls of these peanuts, and we're going to, right? I mean, it's literally like we're just measuring you know, maybe about half. We're gonna take some of the vanilla milk and I just kind of eyeball it. Till it covers. I'm gonna take the blend blade, the blade that looks like this. You can, of course, you can use any blender you want. So now we kind of look at this and you kind of look at the texture. Kind of looks like an Alfredo sauce, right? So that's one little bit. I'm gonna do the same thing. Take about 3 handfuls. 1, 2. Filling it about halfway. You might as well finish up the rest of these. Yeah, I think I'll still be able to mix it up. And then again, I'm gonna do some more almond milk. Just to cover them. So this literally could probably make enough Alfredo sauce for more than one dinner. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take some of this out and I'm going to put it in the freezer so it'll be ready for next time, and then I can just add the ingredients. So I'm going to take about a cup of this out so that I can have it for a future meal. Okay, so for my dinner tonight, I took about half of it out. This was about 2 cups I took out of this. Because we're only feeding 2 tonight, we're not feeding 3 or 4. Normally, if I was feeding 3 or 4, I would have this extra. But instead, I'm going to save this, put this in the freezer, label it, and I can just take this out, de-thaw it, and use it for a future meal. So this is about how much we have, and now we're going to put this on the stove. We're going to get this heated up, as well as I'm heating up the pasta water. We're going to start heating up the sauce. And we're going to start seasoning it with just some real simple seasonings. A lot of it's going to come from this pan juice, and a lot of it's going to come from the cheese and salt and pepper. While this is heating up, I'm going to pop in some, this is probably about a 1/4 teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt, and we have some fresh cracked black pepper. I'm going to stir that in. I'm going to get this all heated up for our sauce. And meanwhile, what we're going to do with this is the chicken is just about done. I'm going to put the chicken on a plate so that I can cut it up into smaller pieces. And then we're going to use this nice flavored garlic infused, onion infused stuff, and we're gonna add that and flavor the sauce with that. So I gotta put you down for that part, but I'm just gonna use a spatula, scrape that off, and pop it right here in this pan right here. Okay, so now what I've done is I've basically scraped all that out, put it in here, stirred that up. Now what I'm doing is I'm just literally put a little bit of olive oil in here, and I'm just sauteing some broccoli, and it's just enough to kind of make them green. I really lightly cook the broccoli. You could steam this if you want, but I always find that when I steam broccoli, I usually overcook it. So I'm just lazy. I don't feel like having an extra pan out here. These were here, so just a little bit of olive oil. Healthy fat, nothing's gonna go wrong with you when you use a little bit of healthy olive oil. We're gonna saute that for a few minutes, and then that's gonna end up going into the sauce too as well. And we're still watching the water to make sure that that's gonna come to a full boil. But this is looking like it's heating up really good, and in a few seconds we're going to start to add the cheese to this. So now I've gone ahead and I've taken, this is just 2 of the chicken breasts because again I'm making just a serving for 2. I'm just kind of cooking up, frying it up a little bit more. sauteing it a little bit more with the olive oil and mixing it with the broccoli to kind of get a little bit of the broccoli flavor. And this is going to be ready to just dump this Alfredo sauce in here when all is said and done. We're going to put in the cheese. So this is a cup, again, of Romano cheese. We can let this melt. And then we're also going to add to that probably about a tablespoon of parsley. And then we're going to stir this so that the cheese melts. Okay, now that this cheese is melted, I'm going to plate this up so you guys can see what it looks like. So that's it for my video today, guys. If you like these kind of recipe videos, please make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Joanne. Nice to meet you. If you're new, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button, and you will get notified as to when I upload videos and when I go live on YouTube. You can even take it one step farther, no pressure. Hit that bell button. That'll make sure you stay subscribed to me, and you will actually get an email notification or a phone notification as to when I go live or when I upload on YouTube. And you can follow me on all of my other social media. I am at JoannePlans on Snapchat, Instagram, Periscope, Twitter, and Musical.ly. You guys be awesome. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm going to chat with you in my next video. Bye, guys.